Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to the Cap Guy show from Hawaii. Starring JT, that's me. And the Cap Guy, he's over here. We got the Maui. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. I went to Kahana Village's website and looked at their live webcam, and I could see it anytime I want. So I think I'm there. I can see the ocean. I can see Lanai. I'm good. Yeah, but it ain't the same. That's true. That's true. So I guess I'll take this thing off. Help me out here, Cap Guy. Okay. Well, there. Much better. Now we're back to hot and humid and sweaty Oklahoma. Well, that's all right. It is what it is, where the wind comes a-sweeping down the plain, and it's been a-sweeping lately. It swept me off my feet. And yeah, I got feet. See? There you go. Y'all think I didn't have no feet? Anyway, Cap Guy had the best single sale he's ever had yesterday, and we're going to talk about it because we did really good yesterday. And the sales just continue, and we're happy, aren't we, Cap Guy? Yeah, we're real happy. And you sourced too, didn't you? Tattletale. Yep, he sourced. He's going to show you that. But anyway, we're going to get into what we sold. We appreciate you being here. If you like what you see, thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Terry and Steve went out to source. They sold a couple things yesterday. I guess they're learning, so that's a good thing. That's what we're here for. Right, Cap Guy? That's right, JT. Let's get on with the show. Oh, man. The other day you're anxious. Now you're kind of pushy. All right, I'll get out of here. Let's get on with the show. Yeah, he's right. I went to the post office south of me yesterday, and I just went in to see if there was any good video games. And I'm tattling on myself now. And there was not. But as I was walking by, the clothing going on, heading out, because I couldn't find anything on the shelves. Their shelves were actually kind of bare. I saw a nutmeg tag, and it was on a sweatshirt. So I went over to look at it, and it's a Dallas Cowboy sweatshirt. And nutmeg means it's probably 90s. So I looked it over real good, and somebody had ripped out the tag in the neck, and the hem is right there on it. Is got a tear in it, but it's right on the seam. So we're going to get that stitched up and then list it. But while I was there, I saw something else that looked kind of odd, and it was kind of like one of them Michael Jackson things. And rather than tell you, I'm just going to show you. How about that? Because there's a couple of them. Now, I picked up a couple of brand new jerseys. I won't show you those. One's a Colts jersey, Ebron, and with tags. And the other one was a Kansas City Chief. I'm going to try to do this where you can see. These are definitely 80s. And by the other one's Kansas City Matt Castle. But it had Lamar Hunt's patch, AFC, and all that. But this right here is Giacha. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. And this is definitely 80s. 737 is what I paid for it. It's in pristine condition. And once I saw the nutmeg, I started looking around the rack, because usually when you see one, you're going to see more. So somebody donated, and I don't know why, but he smelled good. So I don't know if it's a woman's, because it smells more perfumey, but this thing is nice. So I listed it, and I listed about 40 items yesterday and last night. So I was busy trying to get that room clear. And the other one is this, and got the pockets, again, 80s, and this is Westbound. So, and it's kind of a silky plus sweatshirty type material, but definitely 80s, and definitely in great shape, and multicolors. So I got those, and then the jerseys and the sweatshirt, which is already listed, but I'm working on the patching. Well, then I was headed home, and I've got a contact at a thrift store that calls me when there's video games, and he said, I got some. So I went over there, and there was probably 15, and I got the majority of them, about 11 of them, for $1 and a penny. And a lot of them were sealed unopened. Now, they weren't huge value. There was some DS, some Xbox Ones. But for $1, I'm buying anything sealed, even if it's worth $5 or $6. So I took the DS games, which are mainly like brain games, learning games, which are good, and a lot of those up. And then the other games I listed individually, except for two of the Xbox Ones weren't real valuable, so I lotted them up together. But I spent about $17 on about 15 games, so I'm good. So yeah, I lied, and I said I wasn't gonna be able to say I wasn't gonna source, but I just stopped in to check, and I guess I need to stop going in to check. But I got FOMO, fear of missing out. So we had 12 sales. Actually, I had 13 sales. But I've got a pair of shoes that have an issue, and I'll show you those to you at the end, if I remember. I sold them for $37 with free shipping, and I didn't have much in them, but I was just worried about the condition because I saw a small tear in the fabric. So I contacted the customer now twice because I have to ship them today by 1:59 p.m. my time, or I'll get a delay in shipping with eBay. So if they don't contact me by noon, I'll either refund their money or I'll ship them and use my messages as backup. But I'll probably just refund their money because as I looked at them closer, they're not the greatest, and I'm not going to make a ton on them. And that's not the reason. I just would rather do the right thing. So the first thing I sold yesterday was this vintage, and this is the doll that didn't go with the rest of the stuff that was in that doll case. This is a Jenny Vogue doll, and there she is, and she's got the little chit-chat sweater top on her, and some pants, and then she had some almost like cloth shoes. She got corduroy pants on, but she's from the 50s. There she goes. If you can see that, let me enhance that for those of you that really care about this. There you go. Jenny Vogue dolls. And anyway, comped her at $25 because that's what I had and everything. And all I have left is the Penny Bright actual doll and one sailor outfit, and I'll be done with that. I've made over 150 profit off of 202. Sold this for 40 off of $25 invested plus shipping, and I made $34.25 off that doll. And like I said, I'm almost out. This one here, every once in a while, you're going to take a loss, and I took a loss on these. Last summer when I went crazy with buying Miss Me jeans, I paid up on some of these, almost $19 a pair, and this is the next to the last pair that I paid up like that for. I don't pick them up anymore unless they're like $1 or $2 because they just don't sell that well. I paid $18.72 and sold them for $17. Plus shipping, I made just a little bit on the shipping because they did go in a priority flat rate envelope. But after fees and everything, I lost $2.53. So every once in a while, you'll lose some. I lost about $10 on the Fitbits. There's two of them that both, for some reason, brand new in the package, didn't work from 2012. And I refunded that lady's money, and thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. And she subscribed to my channel as well. Thank you again for that. And she said karma comes to those that do the right thing. Well, I do the right thing regardless, but I do believe in karma, and I'll show you what Lynn may believe here in a minute at the end of this, something I sold big. Those of you know about this, Lonnie with Shed Flips Garage Flips used to have these in all the time, and then he'd sell out and nobody could get their hands on them. So I bought 5 of them when I finally got my shot at getting some. And I listed them. I paid $12.99. That's what I have invested in them because it's $10.99 plus shipping and or taxes. I'm sorry, and he does free shipping. And so I bought 5. I kept 1, and I put the other 4 on. I did one for like $14.99, and I didn't make but maybe $0.25 on it. And even though this one I sold for $24.99, Plus shipping, I still only made $8.48 on it. So not a huge profit, but I've got one left. And I don't know how many he has, but he runs out of them all the time. Nokia Model 3360 phone. This has got a Harley sticker on the top of it. I got this in a lot of stuff at the best yard sale I've probably ever been to back at the end of February, where I bought the Harley jackets and the vintage t-shirts and camera stuff, everything for $100. And I've made a ton of money. I need to one day figure out how much I actually have made. So I had a quarter invested in this, sold it for $10 plus free shipping, and I made $12 on it. No, that's not correct. I sold it for $18.30 with free shipping. I made $12 on it. Yeah, it didn't make sense to. Never mind. There you go. Never mind. All right, JT. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know I have these. This is an XL set. Bob Barker is the brand, which is probably the most common of the uniforms for prisoners, and these are authentic prison uniforms. Again, they're XL. I had $3.98 invested in this set. Sold it for $30 plus shipping. They went in a priority flat rate envelope, and I made $25.14. I also sold these Convict Shoes. They're men's 11, women's 13s. I had 99 cents invested in this pair. Sold them for $14 plus shipping. Again, priority flat rate envelope. I made $11.37. This is a Microsoft mouse, and it also had a little car mouse with advertising on it. I paid a quarter at a yard sale back in early June. The person contacted me and said they didn't want the car. They just want the Microsoft mouse, so they paid me the same amount of money. I had a quarter invested. I sold it for $12 with free shipping. And that went in a 6x4x4 box. And I made $6.51. So yes, Mountain Link, a little bit of profit does also work. The next is Equate humidifier filters. There's two of them. I paid 99 cents a piece for these at a Goodwill and mid-June. And I sold them for $20 with free shipping, and I made $11.89 on those. The next I listed last night. This is one of the Corn, Oklahoma finds this weekend. It was the barn find. He had this hat in the barn for sale for 50 cents. And he went in and got a bunch of others, which I've cleaned up. I had to clean this one up too. It was pretty dirty, but it didn't have any staining or sweat staining or anything, so it came out really good. I soaked them in OxyClean and Dawn soap, and then scrubbed them a little bit with a little bit of a Brillo pad, a sponge type Brillo pad, and then let them dry. Had 50 cents invested, sold it for $13 the same night I listed it, and I made $11.77 off that. The next is military equipment. It's just a lot of miscellaneous cannons and a couple of soldiers and some missiles and bombs and all kinds of stuff. There was a couple of pieces missing when I pulled them. I maybe have 2 or 3 lots left of small lots of military equipment. I paid $60 for the whole thing last summer, and I long ago made my money back. The ones I have left are all under $10, but I basically have nothing invested anymore in them. I sold these for $5 with a 0 investment plus shipping, and I made $5.92. The next item is another Corn, Oklahoma find from the other day, Saturday. These are hard case Oakley sunglasses, and when you see Oakley and Ray-Ban and all those, even without the glasses, grab the cases. They do have value. I paid 50 cents for this, and I sold it for $17.99 with free shipping, and I ended up making $10.87 off those. And the last item, and can I get a drum roll, please, JT? Thank you, JT. You're welcome. I went to Goodwill last month. I'm trying to remember what day I bought it. And they had a Scuba vest and a regulator attached to each other. And they had it for $99, but it was Wednesday, and I got my old man discount, so it was $92 total out the door. When I got out the door, I realized that they didn't go together. I mean, they go together, but they weren't supposed to be sold together. And so I looked them up, separated them, and the regulator, or let's back up. The vest is about, and it's new. It doesn't have tags, but you could tell it had never been used. It's never been in salt water for sure. It went for up to $300, $400, or $500 new. Well, the Scuba regulator, which is a Pro MK2 Plus R295 regulator, has the tags on it. And I'm just going to run through these pictures because of how good it was. These could go up to $800, maybe even $1,000. I don't know anything about them. I have sold wetsuits before, but I don't know anything about these things. It's my preferred parts replacement, and I know nothing about them. But what made me realize it was new was the film is still on the glass of the regulators, and I'm trying to run through these. Let me find. And of course, of all times, my internet's been really good, and this is the time it'll be not good. All right. We're going to do it this way. Oh, there we go. There's one of them. That's not the one I'm talking about. But you can tell by looking at them that they're new. There's no issues with them at all. I've had this, and I've had a lot of interest in it, and I've sent out offers every time I've seen a watcher. I started it at $539. I've sent out offers of $475, $480. The best sell I've ever had doing eBay in the year I've been doing this, and there you see the film is still intact on this thing. Let's see if I can. Well, anyway, as I talk, the best sell I ever had was a pair of Russell Westbrook shoes, but I paid over $125 for them, and I sold them for $450, and probably could have got a lot more because they were what we call band shoes, B-A-N-N-E-D, not to be confused with a musical band. But because I got a $300 offer in 5 minutes of listing, I took it, the quick sale, and sometimes I regret it. But it's already passed, so what can you do? But all right, let's do that again. I don't know why I'm having so many problems with this. Anyway, so that was a good sale, and last night I saw a watcher, so I sent him out a $470 offer, trying to make this the best sell ever, and or the highest dollar amount I'd ever sold anything for in the year I've been full-time, and he countered back at $450. Well, when you take the two and separate them from $92, it's $46.50 or thereabouts. I took the offer. The profit is bigger than the Westbrook's shoes, so I took it and ran. And I had $46 invested, sold it for $450 plus shipping. I did pay for insurance because it is a $450 item. It's only going to the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, so 3 hours down the road, I almost drove it. But I profited $335.84. So on the day, and I still have the vest, and I'm asking $200 for it, which is a steal for something like that. But we'll see. And I've also sold one of the hood ornaments. Stay tuned tomorrow because I paid $5 for it and sold it for pretty good money too. So nothing like this. I'll just let you know. But tune in tomorrow and you'll see that one because it just sold this morning. So on the day I had 12 sales, technically 13, but I won't count the $37 one because I'm waiting on an answer. $85.91, again driven by the regulator. $662.28 in sales, and my profit was $471.51 for the day. So $85.91 into $471.51. Now, take out the regulator, and the profit was about $135, which is still a good day. And if the shoes sell, then it's probably another $25 on top of that. So, hey, sales are sales, profit's profit. Take it all day. Take it when you can get it. And I'm going to quit rambling. The video's been long enough. I'm going to do some more listing today. I'm not saying anything about sourcing. Ain't saying a word. But I'm not sourcing today. I got too much to do, and I'm working on this thing. I moved a lot of stuff last night, went through it, and I am clearing out this room because until then, I really don't want to add much more small hard goods to it. Clothing items I list right away, but I did list about 40 last night, so I'm good. And I hope the sales just keep coming. I hope I can get some more like that. Y'all have a great day. Cap Guy will talk to you tomorrow as I always do. Cap Guy out.